Hi and welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about communication between devices. In this case, between the Arduino driving the turret and the device used to control it, so a computer or an Android device. So for this, we will use serial communication. I will have one line of communication from the control device to the Arduino. Communication can go both ways, but we don't really need to send information back to our device, our control device here. So we will only use communication from the control device to the Arduino. Information are sent one after another and read in the same order, one after another. For example, if I sent 1, 2, 3, then 4 from the control device to the Arduino will read 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first thing I tend to ask myself whenever I have to tackle some device communication issues is, what information do I need to send across from one device to another? So here it's quite simple. We have one servo position for the tilt, so it's going to be a value from 0 to 180. We have to send across the position of the pan servo. Again, it's going to be a value from 0 to 180. We have to send across if the motor needs to be on or off, so it's going to be represented by a value of 0 or 1. And the same if the tower needs to be fired or not, so it's going to be represented by a 1 or a 0. So we have 4 informations to carry across. Here we can see our max value to transmit across is going to be 180, and this is perfect for bytes, so that's what we are going to use. And the reason is a byte is a series of 8 bits, and a bit is either 1 or 0. If we take a series of 8 zeros, this can be used to represent a 0. If we now take a series of 7 zeros and add a 1 at the end, this can represent a 1. Now we can take 6 zeros, a 1 and another zeros, and this will be used to represent a 2. And we can keep going like this until we reach 8 ones, and this is going to be representing 255. So in total, this means with 1 byte, we can represent 256 values, so 255 plus the 0. And this is perfect for what we need. So now we can send all our values across, but we can notice that we have a problem. How does the Arduino knows what values are what? To solve this problem, we are going to encapsulate the message between 2 bytes, one starting bytes and one ending bytes. We are going to use 254 and 255 since it's 2 bytes that we won't be using for communications, because if you remember, the maximum value we need to send across is 180, so we will be safe. So now the structure of the message we are going to send across will look like this: 254, the tilt position, the pan position, if the motor is on or off, and if the turret needs to be fired or not, and then finish with 255. So the program in the Arduino has a byte array variable. An array is used to store a collection of values. So the Arduino is going to read each byte one after another, and when it's going to come across a 254, it will know that the next value will be the tilt position, so it will store it in the array. Then it will do the same for the next, and so on, until it reads a 255. At this point, if the array is full and the end byte is found, the Arduino will read the values stored on that array and use them to move the servos and turn the motor on and off and throw the dart or not. And then repeat the same process over and over and over again. And this is how we are going to control our turret in real time, basically. Alright, that's it for the device communication. I hope it wasn't too boring because it's not like the most exciting subject. And on the next video, I will be able to dive more into the applications themselves. Thanks for watching.